Hello, I'm Mrs. Breaker and welcome to Podpadstudios episode 44. I'm pacing up and down a bit because I don't know if you guys have heard, but that variant of COVID, which they're calling the Indian one, it's going through the country and it's not good. It means they might not be able to ease the lockdowns on the 21st of June, which we were hoping for because we got a load of bookings in July and August. So I'm getting stressed and I'm pacing up and down. And basically, what happens when we get stressed is we react in different ways, don't we, as human beings? Master Maker, when he gets stressed, he's had an idea.
Right, I have an idea for a new project. Now, we like building motorcycles here at Podpadstudios, especially different motorcycles, steampunk motorcycles, cyberpunk motorcycles, and just unusual motorcycles. What we don't have, though, is something so extreme that it is extreme. And I have an idea. So, this is a wheelchair motor. Now, they don't turn very fast, but they have huge amounts of torque. Now, this one is going to be slightly modified. It will run at a slightly higher voltage, which means we'll get a little bit more speed out of it. But it just occurred to me, we don't have a Batbike anymore. You know, the Batpod from sort of the Dark Knight. I don't really want to make another one. The last one we kind of sold. But I have an idea for something in a Batpod style. Now, this might give it away. So, you can see here, I've bolted on 2 bars here. That's going to be welded on there. And then there's be a cross piece welded in here. And to give you an idea, we're not going to use conventional wheels. Going to use that. So how crazy is this? I am going to bolt an electric motor onto there, basically onto a cartwheel. And that is the beginning of a crazy idea. So the hardest thing about doing these bikes is the jig. You've got the wheels need to be straight, and the problem with these wheels is they're so tiny, they're so narrow. I've got a line on the floor, so I can line it all up. That's my special line.
How are you going to steer it?
Ah, I have a clever idea. I have a cunning plan, Baldrick.
Are you sure?
No.
Now what's happened? Well, what's happened is I'm holding a wheel.
Really?
Wheelie, I'm holding a wheel, and it looks like I'm going to be holding wheels most of the day.
The one that they actually made, the real Batpod, didn't really steer. It kind of leaned. But this is more of a bicycle, so it's got to steer. Otherwise, it'll just never go around a corner. So, on a normal bicycle, you have forks coming down, and you can basically use just a turning motion. So you can have fork coming down, and you just turn, and it will turn the front wheel. On this one, the rake is going to be quite extreme. So if I had that there, the question is whether or not that rake would be too extreme. Right, so we've got the sort of the basic structure of the steam. In fact, we might just call it Steampod again. It kind of works. All the welds aren't finished yet, so it's a bit springy. We've got a bit of reinforcement in there, but I think it needs a bit more on this bar here. And then it'll have the handlebars coming down, but I'm not putting the feet up because I've got nowhere to put them, right? But it goes. It's like a Flintstones Batpod.